And we're going to talk about that. So we're going to do that right now, actually. So we're getting close to a correction, not top, like we're going to fucking crash. None of that stuff. We're going to talk about that right now. Give me 1 second here. The past, it's been chewing on it for a couple days, or no, maybe 2 weeks. And then discussing it with Joe and Quinn and a bunch of other people, and then people from the Discord, some admins and stuff. And I was going through the mechanics of some of this stuff, and I was like, I see something here. So we're going to take a look at what I saw, and we're going to look at that right now. All right. Welcome to the show if this is your first time here. Now, I want to draw your attention to something here, okay? And what I want to draw your attention to is two important things. Take notes, because take notes. So I want to draw your attention to the difference between a correction and a rollover. So let me move this down here. All right, it doesn't matter. So I wanted to show you a difference between a correction and a rollover. You'll sometimes see price break below the yellow line right here, but the yellow line continue higher. Right, you got a pullback. Correction right here. Correction right here, right? Yet the yellow line continues higher. You can also see moments where we get a correction, but the yellow line follows with price. Corrective, non-corrective. There's some other indicators as to if we're getting a correction or a roll in the market. We have not fulfilled those. That's down here. We're not topping right now. So we're not expecting a market top right now at this moment, but we are expecting a correction. And the reason for it is I want to draw your attention to when we begin to top out here, and we are right now beginning to top out here. Whenever we see a decline, a top and decline in daily velo, we tend to get a weak moment inside the market. Same thing right here. Weak moments inside the market. And we're starting to see that right now, right here. So we have high risk of a pullback here. Likely a break, a brief break of the daily trigger to about 440, 446, somewhere in there. We are setting up for it right now in a higher time frame. Does it mean it happens today? No, but I want you to be aware of it because we have an event today. We have economic news that we're waiting on Thursday and Friday. We are primed for that kind of a downside move in the marketplace. The conditions are there. The conditions are not there for this market to roll over, but the conditions are there for us to take a roll down. I'm going to show you something else right now. I'll move this away here. I'm going to show you another chart here. It's one nobody's seen here. And I'm going to show you one other thing that's important here, and this is on a swing trading chart for SPY. SPOOs doesn't really matter. Now, we can squeeze up today on this event. If we get good news, we blast up here. You might miss that trade on, no, we won't go that high, but you get my point, right? You get the illustrative point here. You might miss the trade up today. But when you're looking for prime candidates for a swing trade, think tight for a second here. like, hey, I feel confidence in this trade, a multi-day trade to the upside, we're not really where we want to be. Now, saying that, watch this yellow right here. This yellow is telling me that whatever pullback there is will be corrective and not a rollover. This yellow is saying we're extremely bullish right now. This is actually good. We're in a bull market. We're not seeing declining velo in the daily, so any pullback that we have should be bought. But it's not a prime candidate. See this green down here? It's not a prime candidate for a dip to buy with confidence. You can actually see it right here. Hold on. You can actually see the confidence coming in to buy a move to the upside. You can actually see another one right here forming, right, for some more confidence to buy a move to the upside, right? Multi-day, multi-week, multi-day, buys to the upside. Do we see the green to the downside right now? No, we do not. Do we see the white to the downside right now? No, we do not. Do we see a major low on the 5 down here? No, we do not. So on a swing trade basis, we already know that we're due for a correction. We already know that we're not set up for a great trade over here, right? We're not down here already looking for a great trade. We don't already have it set up for us to get that beautiful trade. You can see down here, I want you to see this right there, right? We're not seeing that right there, are we? So not seeing this right now in a swing trade to the upside, I have no confidence. Even if we go higher today, I have no confidence in the next week or two that we are going higher. Now we can, and price action will always prevail. If at any point you see price get above and across, you see price get above, let's say, if you see price get above here and the red line goes down, and price is up here, sure, I'll take that long with you. But the swing trade to the upside is not showing itself right now. So that's number 2 against you if you're a bull. And I'm going to show you one last one here in just a moment. We are rolling right now in the market. And this is the last one that I want to talk to you about. This is a day trader chart. And I want to talk to you about this last one right here. On an intraday day trader chart, we're not at lows down here, are we? We are in the 1 minute, but not the 1 and 5 minute for even a 1 or 5 minute trade right now. We are losing velo on the hourly. I want you to look at the hourly here, and we are losing velo. I want you to see the sideways movement right here of the hourly trading sideways and now starting to curl down. So hourly is telling you we're bearish on a day trader chart. The hourly is telling you we're bearish. We're not at a bottom on the 1 and 5 minute. So even for a day trader 1 or 5 minute trade, there's nothing there for you. Now, I do want to say to you, if at any point you see price above the green here, you see a successful retest of the green line, right? We trade up. We trade up, right? You see the green line turning up. You have a successful retest, and you see price above the white and yellow line. I'll get bullish and follow it up regardless of what Velo and the higher time frame charts and the correction chart says, and the 30-minute swing trade chart says. So, if price ever gets above all this stuff, sure, I'll take it long. But the 3 things that I have are saying, be wary into today. Now, saying that, these events can be wild, right? These events can kind of like rip up all of your theses. So for a bull, you have a lot of risk here today, a substantial